Chapter 3: The Story of the Oak and the Lime Tree. Before we read, once two Greek gods, Zeus and Hermes, came to earth in disguise to test the kindness and hospitality of the people on earth. They reached the house of an old couple. Did they pass the test? Let's read the story and find out. Zeus and Hermes, two Greek gods, often visited in disguise the world of men and women so that no one could come to know who they were. They visited the houses of people and tried to know about their humane qualities. Once, during their visit, they came to a small village. It was already evening and they stopped in front of a small hut. Zeus knocked at the door. Soon the door opened and an old man came out.
"We are coming from a long way. Will you please allow us to stay here for the night?"
Zeus asked. "Please come in," said the old man, opening the door wide. "We are fortunate to have you here." Zeus and Hermes came in and the old man closed the door. The old couple were very poor. The room was very small and there was only one bed, a table and a bench to sit on. "Please sit down," said the old man's wife, and went out to bring water for the guests to wash their hands and feet. "Where are you coming from?" asked the old man. "We have come a long way," said Hermes. "Then you must be very tired and hungry. Let me arrange some food for you," said the old woman. The old man went to the garden to get some vegetables, and his wife set a pot of water on the fire. Soon her husband returned. He had brought some vegetables. She washed them, peeled, cut, and put them into the pot. When the food was ready, they set it on the table with a jug of milk and some figs. The jug had only 4 cups full of milk. The old man filled all the cups and kept the empty jug aside. Zeus drank the milk quickly and then asked for some more. The old man felt sorry, for he knew there was no more milk left in the jug. Sadly, he looked into the jug. Perhaps there may be a little left. And what a surprise! The jug was full of milk. The old man looked at his wife and then at the jug. His wife looked too and saw that the jug was full. She was frightened. "These men must be heavenly people," the old man whispered to her. "Yes, and we must give them something better to eat," the old woman whispered back. The only other thing they had was an old cock. They decided to kill and cook it for their guests. The old man called the cock, but it ran away. The old man and his wife tried very hard, but they could not catch it. At last, it hid itself behind Zeus and Hermes.
"Do not kill the cock,"
said Zeus.
"We have eaten well and we don't need anything more."
"That was a good meal," agreed Hermes.
"Now we would like to do something for you,"
they both said to the old couple in one voice. Zeus said, "You were kind enough to us much before you could come to know that we were gods. You may have one wish. What would you wish for us to do for you?" The old couple looked at each other and discussed quietly for some time. At last, turning to Zeus, the old man said, "We have only one wish. I love my wife, and she too loves me very much. We have never been angry with each other. We have always been happy and lived together for a long time since our marriage. We wish to live together forever and never to be parted,"
You will have your wish fulfilled,
said Zeus, and he left the place with Hermes. The old couple lived happily for many years. After some years, Zeus came back to check them, how they were. They were then very weak and very old. He thought that they would not live much longer in this condition. So he cast a magic spell, and the old man and his wife were changed into an oak tree and a lime tree. From that time onwards, the oak and the lime trees stand side by side. Their branches touch each other and their leaves whisper together in the gentle breeze, because once, long ago, an old man and his wife had been kind to the gods. Glossary: often, frequently, in disguise, in changed appearance, humane, humanistic, fortunate, lucky, arrange, prepare, peeled, removed the skins of vegetables, figs, a kind of wild fruit, empty, vacant, aside, one side, frightened, scared, worried, heavenly, holy, divine, whispered, talked in a low voice, enough, sufficient, parted, separated, cast, spread, breeze, light wind.